Hello, Master Aarron.
And Scaling Shoe.
Are back in town from some more of the Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we explored a bit of Windfall Island, and we're going to do a little more before we set sail. So let's talk to this guy again. You see, young sir, I have been studying pictographs since I was but a lad. Lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my research assistant? Sure.
Goodbye.
Oh, really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you, the path of assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation.
Jump off a cliff. Aye, sir!
It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Absolutely. Ha, you must share my love for the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Aarron, is it? Very well then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the dawn of the day, you complete all 3 tasks, and you shall be my number 1 assistant, Aarron. Now then, for my first command. A love letter. You know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of
Unrequited
passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease.
So basically, his task on you becoming his number 1 assistant is to spy on someone else's private life, invade their privacy, and catch them in the act as like a spy.
Well, if you remember in the last episode, he said that sneaking on people is one of his hobbies. And yes, we still got the dingle tuner active, but we're not recording it right now, unless we need it.
Yeah, because there's not really anything on this island that's happening at the moment. We've got it at the ready, which will probably be the general thing, but when sailing around, we'll be using it more often, especially in dungeons. But doing side quests like this, you'll be in and out of buildings so often, I won't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, I'm coming into here first because I know exactly what to do, so I'm just going to do everything else in one fell swoop. So let's talk to this lady.
Welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. Just feel free to look around.
Okay.
And even offer you a glass of milk.
Lately, I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears.
Ah, that's a tidbit.
I can believe that. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Mila. It just breaks my heart to think about those 2. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering. What if we do this?
What, commit value?
What? Don't startle me like that! Sheesh, I thought we were having an earthquake or something. So yeah, that's the first one. Ah, camera.
Well, not the first one. The first one was to do what you were told. You're jumping the gun a little bit there.
Well,
Sneaky.
but it just saves time.
Oh yeah.
But now we can kill another 2 birds with 1 stone. So
How many birds are you killing today?
well, we'll be killing 1 soon, eventually.
Absolute vandal.
All right. While we're waiting for 2 individuals to cross paths, let's talk to this lady.
If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know.
Fair enough.
You didn't laugh, right?
Well, let's see if this guy has anything else to say now. Nobody understands how I feel. Do me a favour, beat it. What jerk, how did he manage that? Right under my nose. Well, I guess he is an alright guy.
What?
You pesky little brat. Nobody understands how I feel, do you hear me? Nobody. Not you, not anybody. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that you do understand how I feel? Completely. Oh, really? Then how about a little test to see if you really do? I want you to show me a picture of the first perfectly round, pale thing you can think of. If you show me something that's exactly the same as my favourite thing, then you win, and I'll acknowledge that you do understand the inner workings of my heart and mind. It's quite a simple little riddle, isn't it? Quickly now, bring it to me!
So, by not explaining what he wants, he just expects you to know. Okay, then. So, what did I do for
Yeah, you're
so many old ladies.
You're on the right path there.
So anyway, you know that brick building at the top of the steps? Well, the gentleman who lives there has such class. Oh, I know. The mysterious photographer. Lenzo is so dreamy. Oh, he makes my heart go a-flutter.
Lenzo.
What did I say?
No. I said Lenzo because that's his name because of his pictograph.
Yeah.
It's a pun.
But do you think the rumours could be true? They actually devoted to someone special? He just seems so serious about his work to be involved with somebody. A lucky lady. Who could she be? I wish someone would take a pictograph of the two of them together so we could see the rumours are true. Oh, that would be to die for.
Well, that seems to be another thing we can take care of. But we still need to wait for two individuals, because, like, as Lenzo already mentioned, we need to wait for this guy to get to the post box. But there's another one that we need to actually do, that I will be doing ahead of time. And if I go on over here, he's not there yet. We need to wait for this guy to make one whole lap, basically, into the plaza. And no, he will not go back on himself. He'll always go one direction.
He always mentioned that he likes to go on walks. Oh, sorry, strolls. So he's following his route.
Yeah, so basically we're just going to be wasting a bit of time here so that we can basically wait for them to cross paths. Just want to see what else. I guess you could just mess around with the Tingle Tuner. Anyway, so this guy is slowly coming up. And as you can see, this guy has just stopped because he knows where I'm about to go. So I'm guessing he'll stop once he reaches halfway. Yeah, pretty much. So let's talk to this guy on his way.
I wonder if the Rito postman has already come today.
Right, so now we can get into the plaza. I'm going to stand here so that the killer bees do not get in the way.
Yeah, if you mess these up, this is quite the waiting.
Yeah, I figured I would just get this out of the way first.
At least you've got a bunch of jump cuts to get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Here comes that bullshit water.
Oh, here he is. He's strolling.
He'd
be walking down the street.
He'd be walking to it.
Watch him rolling. Watch him go.
Watch him rolling. Watch him go.
Watch him go. Watch him rolling. Watch him go.
Aha!
Watch him rolling. Watch him go.
So these two seem to be attracted to each other, so...
I mean...
You know something? When you stand here, you see just a lot of different people pass by. This is a brand new outfit, you know? I just wish someone would notice it.
I mean, to be fair, you probably just noticed the outfit.
Yeah.
So anyway, taking strolls is kind of like a hobby of mine. I'm always moving, buddy.
Oh,
But do you
yeah,
think
he says the same thing.
Rude.
Yeah, I thought you would say something different. Wait, what?
Let me finish, buddy. So anyway, oh, God damn it.
Ah! A bit too far.
You're not getting in the position for what you need.
Alright. I normally put the picto box on the X button.
Swap the buttons then. I've never tried using the zoom in to get this far. I always did it like to the
No,
right
it still counts.
Fair enough. There he be.
And you have to wait until the letter is visible. If it disappears, you have to start again. So you have to do it right when it shows up.
Ooh.
See, there's not a lot of time on that at all.
He turns around and just sees someone in green just rolling down the street.
Well, actually,
Rolling
he
to-
he probably would say something now.
Let's see, was that all I needed to send? Didn't forget anything, did I?
Yep, that's.
So here's the thing. He says that, but he doesn't want to get caught because he looked all shifty. And yet he's just talking to you about it like it's nothing.
So let's go into here and see what this is about.
This is one of the few doors you haven't been into yet.
Yep.
Vandal!
I'm a...
Now you're looting him. You got Mew.
Hello, hello, and hello! You are standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. Remember this guy? He was basically the dye guy in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, you say remember, this game came before.
Yeah, I
But
know.
Yes, that's where the design here was inspired from. This guy.
Yep. You must have heard. Our potions are the best, I'm telling you. They're too good, in fact. They're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered. Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Oh, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly roar out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir, do you have an empty bottle?
Oh dear.
Yes, we don't have anything right now. Hello, hello, and hello again. This is the Chew Jelly Juice Shop. We use only 100% natural chew jelly here, I assure you. Have a look and see my wares. Red potion. Drink it to replenish your life energy. One drink washes away all weariness.
A full heal for 20 rupees is pretty broken.
Yeah, but obviously you can't use it yet. Our restorative juices are especially made with plentiful portions of chew jelly. If you get your hands on any chew jelly, please, I beg of you, bring it to my shop. Farewell.
Does that mean that you can sell your additional stock? Your spoils of war?
Well, Beedle said he can do that. I don't think he can do it to this guy.
But what that... Yeah, but this guy may offer a bit more money or even more stuff depending on Chew Jelly. I mean, he only has red at the moment.
Yeah. But anyway, let's hand these over to Lenzo and see what he has to say. Because obviously we got the first one last, and we've got the other two in advance. Somewhere in this town... Oh, wait, I need to show them, of course. Well, I might as well read what he said. Somewhere in this town, there is one who, despite... Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's just a tip.
I'm going in the loop.
That's fun.
Because you always press A to get out of it, but then you accidentally speak to him again, because it's the same button. Yeah, you have to show them the pictographs individually. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could it be thinking, mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall probably take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. But I say efficiency there. Very well. Next is my next command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit, as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instance of pure fear in this individual's face in the pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? Already have done.
It's almost like you knew the future or something.
Now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in the most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Very good, young sir. This means you have passed my second test. I shall probably take this pictograph and use it most efficiently. Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind. Listen to what I say.
Open your heart.
I knew you were going to do that. Why? Why?
Why not? It's good.
Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and a woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet, for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance of the other. I thought it would be like furtive or something.
Or flirtive.
There's no L in there.
Yeah, I know, but, you know.
But they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love.
I mean...
These two are timid burglars in the House of Love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Aarron, that's me.
Roll credits.
If and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete this third task, then shall you be my #1 pupil. Does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. This is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many long years, did not realise the slightest in the extent of their passion. You've done well, Aarron.
Not Master Aarron, you've been demoted.
I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Now then, my young sir, you have completed all the tasks I've set you to. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Aarron. And to reward you further with your fine efforts, I offer you this. The elderly lady next door tells me it has value of sorts. All for a joy pendant.
Well... Not exactly, but yeah.
From here onward, come rain or wind, my heart shall rest in comfortable ease, and at the same time, your heart will learn the love that pictography fosters. No, I didn't need to do that, he does it himself. But yeah, that's pretty much all we can do here, so how about we head out?
What about the person who asked you to take a picture of a big pale thing in the sky?
It doesn't fit. I don't think we can do that yet.
Yeah, you can't, because time doesn't pass now. So even though you know that you could do that and you have the ability to do so, time's not passing in this town, so that's a bit of a problem.
As it does in all towns in all Zelda games. Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. The wind's our whole life. It should be nice if a fair wind blew today. Alright. Fair enough.
Right.
But yeah, I do believe that we have done all we can around here. Ah.
Why are you staring at us like that, huh? I know we're cute, but we're good girls. We don't know any rumours, and we don't spread the ones we know.
Oh?
Yeah, we're good. No matter how much money you give us, we won't tell you anything. Nope, nothing. Are you asking for a bribe? Not even for 2 rupees! Have some rupees. Ooh. I didn't actually know this was a thing. You gonna do it?
I'm ignoring you.
Oh, rude. No, us! Us! You stinker! I think you should have given them 2 rupees to see what they say.
Nah, they mostly just tell, well, like they said, rumours, so it's all lies. Like, nothing actually happens. But anyway, I think now we can get the Tingle Tuner up and running again. Ah, the look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Set the sail you got, and press that same button to hoist it. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward.
The arrow up my bottom.
The yellow arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind direction. Use the stick to steer, and if you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. In other words, put away the sail by pressing A. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. You understand all that? Yes. Ah, and one more thing. When you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you'll be at the mercy of your sea chart. I've marked the place we should be currently heading on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press up on the D-pad to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let the carry us to the east. I guess they...
Oh, that's what he meant. The wind is coming from the west. It's blowing to the east.
Oh, and that's probably why the compass is always backwards. Because... Yeah, do you see the compass going? Because I'm facing towards the west, but the compass is going...
But the wind is showing you that it's going against you. Yeah, I don't understand the compass, honestly. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, every other compass shows you the direction of the wind, including the arrow behind you. but the on-screen compass doesn't make much sense. It's like inverted.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm going to. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Ah. Yes, I understand. Go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring up the map quickly. This is a big area to explore. 49 squares.
It is basically the world map, and as you can see, Forsaken Fortress is already marked, as well as your own home place, which, funnily enough, are the places you've already been so far.
Yep.
But that's not going to be automatically done going forward.
And pressing Y brings up where your charts are located. So we've got treasure chart 7.
An island you haven't charted yet. An island
and-
you haven't charted yet.
And okay, I was going to say treasure chart 7 and treasure chart 23. And then we've got Tingle's chart, which locates his island, which is just down there.
And a couple of fairy spots, which seems to match up with Outset Island, which, if you remember, when in the forest, there was a sign that said there was a hidden fairy grotto.
Yes. And even though you can pretty much go in any direction, even though the wind's facing east, you are pretty much on a linear path. So let's set sail.
So, as you see with the Tingle Tuner, once you actually leave an island, it goes into, well, treasure chart mode. Oh. Something is sunken beneath here, but there's nothing you can do. But sir, you have no tool to haul it up with. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I can find hidden spots for you to find treasure if we had the ability to do so. And if I use the B button, I can actually mark a destination for you. There we
Yep.
are. I kind of just did it right next to you, but yeah, that's kind of what happened there.
And you might be wondering why this speed is so slow. It's because
Did you go past the solid object?
I went past 2 gates that would normally give you rupees to sail by. But if you're wondering why the speed is so slow, it's because it's to mask the loading speed of every island.
Even though it still feels pretty fast in
and the
general terms. Obviously, the HD version has improvements to that. Many cultural exchanges have taken place between those 2 islands, being Windfall and Dragon Roost, I think he was talking about. It's because I didn't have a chance to read.
Yeah.
There is a ton of stuff in the water here. What the hell?
So, what is this island then?
Doesn't tell me here.
To reach Dragon Roost Island, head east from here.
Right, let me find out what these are.
We've got some Chew Jelly statue heads here. If you want to... Oh! Do you see that pixel there? Do you see that pixel?
Ooh.
And that is a blue Chew Jelly.
I'm going to say right now, because of normal resolutions when this game was released, you probably wouldn't have been able to see that, but because we've 480p'd and going through component output, that's probably why you were able to see it.
Yeah, well actually, I think you can see that anyway. But anyway,
It's a lot harder to see.
deep within blue Chew Chews is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure-all, like what Lenzo said back in his gallery. But unfortunately it cannot be used in its current form, which is where we take this to the Potion Master. So that's our second spoils in this game. And I'm going to say this right now, there are 23 to find in the entire game.
There is a question mark on this, I assume Rav, because it keeps telling me there's a goblin there, and I could blow him up, but at the same time there's like a question mark there, but I'll have to wait until you're done with the main island.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise he's going to respawn.
Yeah. Oh, there's a grotto here that you can pretty much see if you cut the grass.
Well, I'm out of the game again.
Yep.
God damn it! Stop stealing control away from me!
Yeah, and obviously since this is a grotto, Tingle is not available here.
Yeah, this is the problem when you're doing actual 2-player with the Tingle Tuner. It is basically like assist mode, which... Can we just say while you're going through here and just picking up 2 jellies, because you already went into the store for that tutorial.
Yeah.
Why did the HD version not include Tingle Tuner on the Wii U gamepad as a 2-player option? Or just keep the feature built in? You had the controller there, with an additional screen. It's basically what you have to do on GameCube. And for some reason, they just didn't keep it.
I don't know. Anyway, red Chew Jelly. This gelatinous goo comes from the deep within red Chew Chews. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but cannot be used in its current state.
Take it to the potion.
Oh, hello. Ow. I wasn't ready for that. I'm still going backwards with the camera controls.
You could just do the Ocarina of Time standard and just send it over behind you. Fine.
Yeah, so that means that we cannot get through this with the Tingle Tuner.
Another visit is necessary.
And I never knew about this until I played the randomizer, and there's some stakes that we can get up from, but we don't have the resources. Whoa, what the hell?
Camera had a moment there.
Alright,
Let's give it up.
we've got another thing here we can't do with. And yep, more chew jellies surrounding an important looking chest. Ow!
This is kind of the reason why that when you're using the Tingle Tuner, it's more as like an assist more than a two-player co-op sort of thing, because it is kind of intended for the same one player to use it as like an additional device, like the player was using the Tingle Tuner.
And there we go, we have now completed our heart container. So we've got 4 hearts before the first dungeon.
So even though you can't clear out this island on the single visit, it was still worth, because now you've got an entire new heart container before, well, actually being able to give a decent go at a first dungeon.
Yeah.
Because we all know what happened at Forsaken Fortress. You got yeeted, boy.
And that is basically all we can do on this island here.
Right, well, I am going to... Oh, I actually cannot leave because you're stuck inside there. Right, I am going to put a marker on this block right here.
Well, I'm right next to it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm just putting it there just in case, because once... Well, actually, the thing in front seems to be that, crane?
Oh, yeah. So let's speak to these guys. They look like treasure hunters.
Yeah, they're not even on the map, which is interesting.
Okay. Well, it was
You have
close.
to target them.
I know. I don't actually. I thought it was close enough. Yeah. I do fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for some treasure on the sea floor too, are you? You won't get free from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around the fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And only some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all this weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Go on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I won't even take a nay, nope, or nah. Just take it.
Nah.
And he just gives you another treasure chart upon speaking to him.
Hey, he's sharing the wealth.
Yeah.
Good on him. He's a bud.
Yep.
Or should I say bub?
First press up on the D-pad to open your sea chart. Press Y to check your special charts. You search for treasure by comparing the specific island charts on the left with the treasure charts on the right. Simple, bub. After that, all you need to do is use the same thing to use the haul up treasure. One of those grappling hooks that the Rito tribesfolk, the Dragon Roost Island use.
Yeah, convenient. We're just heading in that direction.
Yeah, those grappling hooks. Nothing pulls up stuff like those things. And that... Alright, little treasure buddy. Best of luck to us all.
Bye.
And that is basically what is required for that one, like, going up those those poles.
I'm tracking a tower for you. A watchtower.
And there's a raft over there as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rafts. Destination ahead. Next stop, your destination. Please use this feature again. Yeah, I used the quill for that. So there's an enemy up there, but it's also saying that there's something hidden here, so... It does say I can use bombs, but I will not obviously do that unless you want me to, because it uses your money.
Yes.
Well, do I have that to be used? Blue guidebook. Learn about the Tingle Channel when you're at sea. Use the blue book. Yeah, we might as well.
And we've got ourselves some bokoblins here. Oh, I thought you were going to read it out.
Oh, no, it doesn't say anything. It just says I can use the bomb. That's what I was saying.
And off you go.
It doesn't actually tell me about the enemies.
Wait, hang on. Toss him overboard!
You're going to click that in, aren't you?
And we got a chest for our efforts.
That's probably the question mark that was showing you. Oh, whoops.
What? Oh, it was just about a roll as well.
Sorry.
And we got 20 rupees for our efforts. So most of these towers aren't really required at all. But some of them do have, like, heart pieces and treasure charts.
Might as well clear them off as we're going anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. I just saw something. As soon as I found something you missed. What's this? Something... Oh, we can't do it again. Gad!
Yeah, so Beedle's here. Just sailing by. Oh, there was a raft behind me. But I don't think we need to do that.
No, it's just got a goblin on there.
Well, might as well head to this raft since it's on our destination.
That's the first way there. Probably another buried treasure. Yeah. They're probably the ones that show up during the night at certain moon phases, but I can just make them available if I spot them.
And as soon as enemies enter the water, they just die. They can't swim. Okay, just a couple of rupees. That's
You want to go there? Capital letters in massive sign.
Oh yeah, and pressing right on the D-pad brings up the time of day. So, that's all there is.
Yeah, well, I can just do this. The time is 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And I like that. You
It
have
was like bang on 3 when I did that as well. That's pretty good.
yeah, and every now and then you have the seagulls just flying with you. It's like they know you're affiliated with Aarron.
There's a red dragon at the summit. His name is Valoo, I think. Does give him useful information as you play.
Yeah. There, on the horizon. That is our destination. Dragon Roost Island. Oh yeah, and I think I got copyrighted for this music before.
You will be fine, because back then Nintendo didn't have the stuff in place.
Yeah, but this is actually unaltered in the HD version. It's like the exact same instruments.
You're fine.
Not even...
Don't even fret about it.
High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies.
Skivet.
A great dragon by the name of Valoo. Look at the destruction that's happened here. You must go and see this dragon and request him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon.
See you there, Beetle.
Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that is used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods.
How did you pick that up? Was it buried on this bank, and you just dug it up right now in preparation for this very event, or did you regurgitate it? Where the hell was this being stored?
I don't know.
To the point you have to hold it in your mouth while talking.
In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the control stick. Just try and match the rhythm by using the C stick. So this is our instrument of the game, the titular Wind Waker.
You don't need to keep rhythm, you just need to hold the direction when the pendulum hits the middle. Or metronome, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold the stick left and change the rhythm. Then match the rhythm and tilt the C stick. That looks very similar to something, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I might as well show this now. You can make it louder and quieter by holding up and down with the control stick.
And if you need to reset your song, just give the left stick a wiggle.
Yep.
Resets the pendulum as well.
That's it, Aarron. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it in 6/4 time by tilting right. You will do well to remember that.
No practice for that.
No. You received the legendary Wind Waker. Roll credits. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Set it to and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. To conduct, use the C stick to choose notes. Don't tilt the left stick to conduct in 3/4 time. Hold left to conduct in 4/4 time. Hold right to conduct in 6/4 time.
Why does it look like an off-kilted sword?
Don't know. But yeah, we have pretty much need to get through this ordeal of wreckage. So what does this say? Wind Shrine, Mail Center.
Yeah, apparently Tinkle can't decipher signs from a wireless signal. If the resolution's too low, as you can clearly tell.
Yep. Danger, do not attack the explosive fruit. Yeah, we got bomb plants.
The Gorin special crop.
Wow. You missed that.
It's a Rito postbox. Is there a letter in there?
Oh yeah, and each time you destroy one of these, you get a 10 rupee. Which is kind of useless to me, because I'm going to get a full wallet. Why did I roll on the spot? You're missing this.
Sorry, I'm trying to explore and find stuff. There's a thing of it, which I can't point you towards.
Normal, yeah. So obviously, what I just demonstrated, like by doing that, that was what's meant to happen. But yeah, obviously attacking it will just destroy it immediately.
Oh, actually, I'm going to try and do this. I'm pretty sure that this will not work.
Oh, you're not on the right elevation. It won't work.
Fair.
Yeah. What Sean was referring to is there was a chest up there next to some rocks.
If I move the map again, so you can see it.
Yeah. That's about it, really. It's just some simple puzzle elements here. And oh, I was going to change the camera there, man.
Should I give it a bomb and see what happens anyway?
No, because you're not on the right elevation.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, things take a lot of time here. So I'll just do that.
Oh, whoa, it almost bounced over the edge.
And once you move these blocks into position, it will stay like that forever. So you don't need to go through that whole shebang again.
Considering that we are kind of skipping things a little bit, like skipping ahead to make things easier, do you not want to go do something else?
No, I'm doing it in the game as intended.
But you didn't do the pictograph as the game intended. Sorry.
But technically you can do it as intended. Well, I don't know. That's not...
It makes a certain puzzle easier, to be fair. Removes the random element. Okay, it's fine.
Whatever. Aarron, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've travelled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she...
Well.
Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend the aid of our Airy. Airy, that's it. I know the pronunciation because of Airy Fortress from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Fair enough.
It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let anyone know you're coming. Come inside, Aarron. I'll be waiting. So yeah, we've...
I can see him going off!
Oh, wow! I'll bring that up on screen.
That's funny.
Actually, wait. Am I looking down at
We
you?
aren't alone.
Am I looking down at you?
No. Look. We aren't alone. That's ominous, isn't it?
Okay. I guess... Okay, Link's just looking down at the wind shrine.
Speaking of the wind shrine, how holds the hopes of the Rito people?
Yeah, I'm not doing that yet, if that's what you're referring to.
It was actually. I didn't realise I could actually scan it on the map.
Yeah, I'm not doing that because it's not intended for you to do it. Because you have no use for it right now.
I mean...
Well, oh, yeah, you did choose it, actually.
Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valoo's Island? Ah, so you are Aarron, are you? Quill was talking all about you.
So his name is Quill.
A troubling tale indeed. I insist you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own that we're dealing with.
When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain?
As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings in the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valoo. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her own wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valoo has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valoo on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so?
Understood. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Aarron with regards to your son, Prince Kamale? As you can see, Aarron is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamale would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries.
You looked at me, you thought I was going to do it again. That may be. In many ways. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of age to earn his wings, yet he is weak, and in some ways, in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I don't know why you had to ask that twice.
I don't know.
I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give my son. A young girl named Medli is holding it for her. Do you mind to take it? I'm counting.
Here, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. You got a delivery bag. Finely crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Select on the item screen and press to see what you have inside. So this is our final bag in the game, and once again, it is important. You should find Medli in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamale. So, bomb plants and a huge volcano. This very well could be Death Mountain, you know?
Maybe. But where are the Gorons?
Don't.
Did they drown?
I mean, they are made of rock, so possibly. Hey, I know you. Yeah, you're the adventure guys, sailing from island to island. Action, excitement, right? So, with all the adventuring you do, did you happen to find a golden feather? My girlfriend, she's wanted one of those things for the longest time. And actually, I kind of promised her I'd send one to her. Okay. I have no idea why she wants a golden feather, but you know how it is. It doesn't matter why, really. I just want to see her happy. To see her smile, you know? Which is why I told her I'd send her one. Okay. And here's Medli.
Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Aarron, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the great sky spirit Valoo. My name is Medli. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. What am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Aarron, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali.
Yep. And that is why the delivery bag's a thing. You accepted father's letter. Is a letter from his father addressed to his son. Since you've just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamale?
How convenient.
When you want to take it out, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set this letter to any button.
The room way in the back of the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You'll have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Aarron. I have a small favour I'd like to ask of you. Would you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost cabin later? I'll explain everything then.
Sure thing.
Before you move on, we obviously know about a few things Zelda related, like you have the Triforce on the shield and all that, but on Medli's sash, even though we just talked about that this could be potentially the Death Mountain of the game, why has she got Nehru's symbol on her sash?
Huh.
Intriguing.
Alright.
I mean, the belt swirl on Blink's belt was kind of similar to the Kikiri symbol.
Yeah. Let's see what this guy's up to. He's having a bit of trouble with mail.
Well now, I've not seen a young face before. No, I don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to my posting for some part-time help, would you?
No.
No? Well, that's not any kind of good news. In fact, that's bad. Thing is, this hoopla with the great Valoo has left me without enough help.
Maybe we should help him then.
Well, it sounds like a lot of hoopla for some part-time work in that case.
Yeah?
Oh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. You match the seals of the envelope with the same icon on the shelves and throw a letter into that shelf. Real easy, simple, don't worry, they won't get damaged. Just aim to select a shelf and then throw a letter. Like I said, simple. That's clear.
Sure.
Before time runs out, because I am timing you, because I need to make sure you can do it under a time crunch, you have to sort out at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot.
I'm going to add in some Mario Party music here.
Start!
Got 30 seconds, bub.
That was wrong.
You only need to get 10 started off. It would be nice to know what these symbols actually mean, though, because I don't actually think there's a way of knowing what place equals which. I would assume that the yellow would be Windfall. Well, that would be Tingle.
Yeah.
But that's just like guesswork at that point. 25 letters! Great! Good! Terrific! You pass! Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 12 rupees, am I right?
Useless.
Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Hey, you ready for work?
Yeah.
You already understand what you need to do, am I right?
Yep.
Okay, so if you can sort out 20 or more letters, you'll see some nice financial gain. Go ahead and get started.
Start!
So, while looking at these symbols, I'm just trying to think. Ironically enough, the one that looks like it bites might be, Sacred Fortress, maybe? I'm not too sure. Which is kind of interesting, but we do know that mail does go between them. The water droplet could be outset. That tree one is probably an island that we haven't seen. Same with the top left one.
Finish!
I'm just theorising to fill in the gap.
Yeah.
That's 26 letters! Splendid! Super! Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 26 rupees. Go on by any time. I mean it. Any time. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. Oh, at least you got a pay rise. You need some work?
Yep.
If you can sort out 25 letters or more, your salary will really jump. I mean it. You've been hitting it consistently, so I expect good performance. Alright, get to work.
Start!
Oh, I went too far.
What are you doing, man? Ironically enough, this kind of reminds me of shooting the Pong in Windfall 64.
Oh, Kong Clamor, whatever it was.
Yeah, or, yeah, Kong Hosh or whatever the thing. The only difference is you haven't got to try and shoot the Kong as the screen goes light, or already know where the Kong is before you shoot.
Ah, bollocks!
Mate! Hey! You just did it! 25 letters for the 3rd time in a row, pretty much! You have an amazing coordination. Seriously, I'm stupefied. Incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, and even we have a hard time reaching that amount. Guess we've got sore arms because we fly all the time. I've got to give you a lot more money. 3 rupees per letter comes to 75 rupees. How does that sound? Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Aarron, would it? It is, isn't it? I should have probably put you on the docket. Before you look like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you, yes. I sure have. You better have time, Aarron. I feel bad making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our now help has just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by.
Alright, so how about we go do that by exiting and returning?
Well, you might as well check this area while you're at it.
Yep.
That's probably why Tinkle was saying, we're not alone.
Every year, the Rito sponsor a Birdman contest on that island off to the east.
Birdman!
I wonder if we'll have one this year, what with the current situation on the island. No time to waste. Everyone's so busy with the Great Valoo that we're running short on delivery personnel. It's a madhouse. Ah well, back to work.
Bye!
And he's off.
Bye then.
Yeah, he's doing his friggin' delivery rounds.
Oh, there's another one here.
We used to have such nice breezes flowing through here. Now the air is crazy. I'm positive the strange winds are a result of the wind god's anger. See, there's an important shrine below here that got broken. Now we're paying the price. What curse luck.
Yeah, there was 2 shrines down there. There was one normal and one broken.
Well, the Tingle Tuner couldn't decipher that. It just talked about the shrine as a whole. Oh, hey! The new hire's in.
Hey man, I'm the new part-time. Green clothes and a green hat. Pardon me for asking, but you're Aarron, aren't you?
You couldn't be by chance be a fairy?
Aha, I knew it! You're the legend of all the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd like to see the legendary 25-letter sword. Do your best, man!
Oh, here we go.
Start!
Yeah, you gotta do this like 4 times in a row.
And you nailed 25 every time. I say that and you miss a shot.
No, hang on. Oh, it really likes that one, doesn't it?
No complaint. Just enough once again.
Oh my gosh! 25 letters, amazing, man!
Wow.
I'm so impressed, seriously, man. I gotta tell my mom back this all. I just gotta. I got a favor to ask you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the postbox for me? Thanks a lot, man.
More deliveries!
You accepted a note to mum. It's so sad you can almost cry. Keep it in your delivery box until you find a postbox to drop it in.
There is one just at the entrance where you were dropped off by the King of Red Lions.
Yep. I guess I'll like just throw it in there with all the other letters, but I can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. What's up, man? Oh, have you had a chance to mail that letter to my mom? Counting on you, man.
You're not allowed to play the minigame again until you do that.
Oh.
That Rito just came out of the closet. Did you talk to that guy?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you do it when you come back, I guess.
Yeah.
Mail that letter. Hang on, why couldn't they not just mail the letter to Kamali in a postbox and then go back upstairs and then go to him?
I don't know.
Kind of funny though.
Oh, come on, really?
Nope, you weren't targeting it.
No, you don't need to target it. You just need to be close to it.
This postbox is near the mail center on Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now?
Yep.
Your parcel is hereby been accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the Island Postal Service. We appreciate your business.
What happens if we try and put something else in
This item cannot be delivered. There's no postage stamp.
there?
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, so whenever you try and put in an actual item, it won't allow you.
Well, it's because it's not tied to not being delivered in that manner, but that's basically it.
Yeah. I
Just
guess...
casually toss in your sail.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go see Kamale then.
And considering the time, I think we'll be finishing off before getting into anything else major.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, that could be the pearl we're missing. Or requiring. What's up?
It does seem to have Din's symbol on it. Huh? Who are you supposed to be?
We need to talk, mate.
What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now.
Seriously.
What do you want from me?
Alright, fine. Maybe this will open your heart.
A letter from my father. Oh sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you don't. Poking your nose at other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you?
Hey, it wasn't my choice, mate.
Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset?
That's what I'm trying to deal with.
What, are you trying to say that you can calm him down?
I've been... Well, I can't leave.
That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles in Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say.
How about we change the topic then?
What? Oh, this. Strange. One this calms me down. I forget all the bad things. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandma gave it to me. My grandma used to be Valoo's attendant. She was the only one on the island who understood Valoo's language. Grandma, if she were here, she'd know how to calm Valoo down. I just know it. My father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valoo down. It's impossible. What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can stay all you want, but I'm not giving this to you.
I wasn't expecting it for you to hand it over willingly.
I wasn't going to give it at all. It's a family heirloom. It's my treasure, you understand? I'm not going to give it, just hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I?
I know you're upset, but...
Can you just leave my room, please? You can stop staring any time now. I'm not giving this to you. There's no one out there that can get to Valoo and to settle down. You just go away and let me be miserable.
You know, You remind me of myself recently. I guess I'll come back later. Oh yeah, this is the guy that came out, wasn't it?
As you're from off island, allow me to tell you about Dragon Roost. Even in the best of times, it's a dangerous place with all those bomb flowers growing everywhere. And now it's even more perilous. It's so bad that bomb flowers themselves have all dried up. The great and wonderful Valoo has crafted quite a mess.
Crafted.
I said created, and I thought I said the wrong word, and in doing so, I said the wrong word.
Hmm.
I'm dumb.
Let me just put all useful items right now, because obviously you can only use the sail while in the boat. And it's funny how you can use the picto box indoors, but not the telescope.
Yeah, obviously though the telescope has a much more bigger range. Where are you going?
This leads outside. I wanted to speak to this guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I guess it's to be expected in this heat, but just take a look down there. Dragon Roost Pond's completely dried up.
Hmm. Oh, good lord. Oh, so this looks familiar, doesn't it? How about we just make a...
No, you're not allowed to. Denied.
I'm pretty sure you can... Hang on.
No, I don't think you can, because then you could drop off to the other side without needing debris. Oh no, wait, no, it's that side.
I thought you were
I
able...
guess it's just to stop fall damage.
I swear you were able to climb over it, or at least backflip over it.
You think? You sure you're not thinking of the HD version? Collision might be different.
Or maybe it's because I used to play this game with cheats just to mess around with. And I just used the moon jump cheat to get over it.
Other than Four Swords, this is the Zelda game you've played the most.
Yeah.
And I can attest to that because we both like playing Four Swords. Which is now on NSO, by the way.
It was just about to say, yeah. Medli?
Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how was Prince Kamali?
Quite condescending.
Doesn't sound right, not at all. They may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. You see, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honoured to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave, unsurpassed in her dealings with Great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Aarron, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost. That ledge there is so high. I can get some wind under my wings, because they're quite new. I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me?
Sure.
Ooh, thank you so much. Please, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up in here, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now, throw me as hard as you can.
So this is kind of like with Rito, where you pick her up and carry her around.
The difference is that you've got to take the wind factor into consideration during the boss, which is a heavy mechanic in the Wind Waker. But we can't use the Wind Waker for this at the moment. We don't know any songs to conduct.
Yeah. And yeah, the wind is going in erratic...
In fact, if you check your sea chart at random points, you can see the wind actually be in directions you can't normally set like that.
Oh.
And unfortunately, you won't be able to see that on the Tingle Tuner because there's no map in here.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valoo's language. Not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Also, please catch it. Probably should have given that to you before you tossed me.
You got an empty bottle. Set it to and use it with any button. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things.
Carrying water, right? Oh, please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us.
And she's off, so we...
No hesitation.
So we need to grab some water here. And what's left of the spring.
Very dirty.
If you fill the bottle with water, try pouring on something that looks dry and withered.
I just say when I first played the game, I had no idea what we're supposed to be doing.
Which is funny, because what we're about to do is quite similar to Ocarina of Time.
It's also a bit of a weird situation, because these are bomb flowers that have withered in a hot place. But they grow in hot places, like this. At the same time, they're bombs, and they're not water bombs, but they're plants that are explosive. So, are bomb flowers water bombs as well? But they're not, because they can't explode when they're in the water. The bomb flowers are a weird thing.
Don't know.
And this just makes them even weirder still, because you have to grow them, but then how do they get set alight when you pick them up? Because they can't explode in water.
And no, I've tried watering 2 at once, it doesn't work.
You don't need to.
I know, but you know, it's for the sake of OCD. And completion, I guess. Yeah, there we are, and then there's the final bomb flower. That should reach. And now, that way. And there you go. Exactly how you would enter the Dongo's cavern in Ocarina of Time.
Use a bomb to enter a cavern.
So this is most definitely Death Mountain. So, now that we've risen up the spring, we can now get across and see what we can do to follow Medli.
The only problem is she's able to jump a lot better because she can flap her wings a couple of times. You don't have that luxury, even though you had to give her a bit of a boost so she could catch the air current to jump up longer distances. She can still
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. Just realised that guy is still up there, listening in.
Yeah, but he can't hear anything. The wind is whooshing, everyone's shouting. And he's not got a good angle from against the wall. Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, we gotta play some basketball. First one, flawless.
Nice. Well, you say flawless, now there's a flaw.
Yep. And then... second one,
Nope.
Oh, no.
No!
I had to say it, didn't I?
You did. Also, these aren't weathered. Even though they're right next to a puddle of lava.
Ah! Alright then. Third time's the charm. Slam dunk.
Yes.
And then we have access to the dungeon. So, in the next episode, sorry to basically blue balls you here, but in the next episode we will go into the first dungeon of the game and follow Medli.
The term is cliffhanger, mate.
Well, yeah, but still. So, this is Master Aarron,
And Scaling Shore.
signing off.